Right, got another video coming up. This sadly isn't going to be a 2 second video. I mean, it already isn't. I don't have much to talk about at the moment, but I'll just come up with something on the spot. The first thing that I planned to talk about was what I've done today, exercise wise. Thing is, these are supposed to be exercise logs, and I didn't do much. I was just stretching out my shoulder, but I genuinely think it could be making things worse, seeing as I experienced pain from the shoulder stretching that I'd be doing. I'll be using a resistance band. It's a thin one, which I can very easily use and pull like that, so I can fully extend my arm. And I'd usually extend it this way, like this, not with my body length to the left, but yeah, I'd usually completely extend my right arm, which is where I'm feeling the injury at the moment. But it doesn't really feel like it's. Sometimes it feels like it's working. Sometimes it doesn't. When I try and do arm circles today, or when I tried to do arm circles today, it was hurting a little bit still. However, in daily life, if I'm just moving it around like this, it feels completely normal. It doesn't. Actually, no. Now that I say that, um, they can. I can feel the shoulder working a bit, but I mean, doesn't feel like anything out of the ordinary. But for some reason, I felt some pain, a little bit of pain here. But I could be making that up. I'm not doing that to say fuck you to the camera, slightly, but um, yeah, that could just be placebo. And that's it. That's literally all I have planned to talk about today. Man, I'm gonna come up with something off camera quick, and then we'll get back to it. All right, suited and booted, ready to go. I thought I was gonna make some notes on the laptop, which I'm gonna turn off now so you don't hear that noise. I thought I was gonna make some notes on the laptop, but I decided not to because I've got something that's on the mind that I would want to speak about rather than going through old notes that I've got on the laptop. And I wanted to talk about gut health. I really am starting to think that started from yesterday after watching a therapy in a nutshell video that was based on gut health that she made recently, and also just eating some more fruits. I had an apple with some Greek yogurt to just try and some oranges, I think, if I'm not mistaken, to try and put this idea of improving gut health into practice. And it seems like I physically and mentally feel like I'm more able slash capable for dealing with certain things that are on the mind that I'd want to get rid of. I'd address these sorts of things on a daily basis, thinking about unwanted things that would be on the mind, and addressing them when they come, or when I think them, sorry. It's not like they just come out of nowhere, even though they might seem like it. It could just be a matter of these thoughts coming from the subconscious somewhere. I don't know. I don't really know how that works, but yeah, anyway, when those thoughts that I wouldn't want to have, whether they be in a visual form or subvocal form, as in me just talking in my head, um, I just I just sense that I'm a lot more at peace and able to overcome those things when I go out of my way to eat more healthily, and therefore improving my gut health through eating more fruits. For example, the yogurt seems to help as well. I got some Skyer, I don't know how to say it, but that yogurt, SKYR yogurt, that one. I've got some of that as usual. I like the flavors. That's why I get them, not because they'd have probiotics in them. I think they're called, and they help the gut health. I think they help improve the state of gut health. I think. I don't know. It's something I need to do more reading on. But I do know this though. Having the yogurt and the fruits, I've actually got some fruits there on the table. I feel a lot less like crap, and I feel a lot more at peace physically. Maybe that certainly could be the sugar rush talking. I just don't. I just don't feel awful though. I find it quite difficult to describe. I had quite a lot of sweets yesterday, and I had a sickly sweet taste in my mouth after having so many at once, like as usual, on an everyday basis. But after watching that video, it certainly could be placebo effect, but after having the sweets and after watching the video, I felt as though my stomach was a bit upset. Just a tiny bit. That there was something there that was wrong. I had some oranges, or maybe just the one, I don't remember. Yeah, I think it was just the one. And I instantly felt better. Although there could be a lot of preservatives in supermarket fruits, I'll tell you what, I think I can unanimously say that supermarket fruits are a lot healthier than extremely processed sweets. And I would be saying that just based off how I'd feel after having the both of them. Obviously, sweets are a lot more processed than fruits. But why is it that you might not feel the most healthy after having sweets compared to fruits? What is it about the more processed sugars that would make us potentially feel that way? I don't understand. And actually, speaking of this pursuit of wanting to improve my gut health, has been the starting point for where I want to head with my qualifications. I now, seeing as I'm improving it, I feel a lot healthier, a lot at peace, more physically speaking, and mentally, like I'd be more prepared to deal with certain things on the mind that I'd want to overcome. And for that reason, I really am convinced that there could be some sort of connection with gut health and mental health. Like how, if I'm not mistaken, therapy in a nutshell in that video said that there was. Now, the need to eat is universal. We all need to eat to survive and to live optimally. None of us would want to go out of our way to not eat food for the most part on the premise you don't have conditions like anorexia, for example, or something like that. Although, then again, people who do have anorexia who might not like the sight of food could be going out of their way to recover. So just because they'd have that condition doesn't necessarily mean that they don't want to eat. But anyway, going back on topic now, I'm thinking, seeing as this need for food is so universal, I'm interested in specializing in nutrition for in terms of this personal training stuff. So at the moment, I'm waiting for whether I passed my coursework for the level 2. That's the gym instructor qualifications, and then the level 3 is the personal training qualifications, and then the level 4, where you'd specialize, is called advanced personal training qualifications, in which you'd specialize in one field. I'm not sure if you could specialize in more than one, but if I am to pick, with the way how I've been thinking at the moment, with wanting to go out of my way to improve my gut health, I think specializing in nutrition would be the way for me, because I'm not only interested in it for myself, but that could really help anyone. Not only could it help people in who I'd coach in my personal life, but also many people on the internet. However, I would predominantly be doing it for me, because I genuinely am interested in this sort of stuff, of the benefits I'm seeming to experience instantly from making small changes to my diet. Very basically, just eating more fruits, apples, oranges, and I'd have some yogurt as well. There's some carrots in the fridge. I might have them as well, but yeah, man, I'm taking it more seriously ever since I had that anxiety attack that I addressed yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. It being going out my way to eat more healthily, and also becoming more fit through improving my cardiovascular health through cycling. I'm interested in cycling because, tell you what, we can all get through, we can all get from A to B a lot faster on bike than on foot. It'd be something to feel excited about. On the premise I don't keep on taking one route basically all the time, I'd say it'd be a lot of fun cycling from point A to point B, or point A to point C, point D, or just wherever really. Yeah. I think that'll do for now. I'm done. I wouldn't mind talking more in this video, but I purposely am not, and I'm gonna leave it there because the natural light started to go down and start to look really, really dark, and I can't be bothered to turn the light on. So this will be it here. It's me signing out. Cheers to going out of my way to improve my second brain, my stomach. Cheers to improving that. Ever since I've been going out of my way to improve this brain, it seems like it's just getting a lot more easier to function on a daily basis. I've even got some oranges. As I said, I got 2 oranges to help me with that after the large macaroni cheese without the cheese sauce, because I couldn't find any pasta that I had with some mixed veg to help with improving my gut health, and some prawns too. Also, before going to the toilet, I didn't bloat it. I could see that my stomach didn't bloat as much, so from from seeing that, I might be eating a bit more healthily and not eating excessive amounts of carbs too, or excessive amounts of refined carbs that could be destroying my body from the inside out from going from this pursuit. But anyway, I'll leave it at that for now. Just wait for the I'm gone. Peace.